dx. So we can call it as equation 1. Now what I can do still here is I can directly apply the property here. Log of sin x can be written as use the property using property I equal to integration from 0 to pi by 2 log of sin of pi by 2 minus x dx. Correct? What exactly sin pi by 2 minus x? So then what you get here is this is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 90 minus theta becomes cos theta. Correct? ನಮ್ಮ ಹುಡುಗ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕರೆಕ್ಟೇನೋ? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ log sin x log cos x dx, we can call it as the equation number 2. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸರ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಂಗೆ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತದ. Yes, adding 1 and 2, what we get? Adding first and second equations. Adding 1 and 2, what you get here? It is I plus I is left side 2i, and this is all equal to 0 to pi by 2. So you can say it is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x plus log of cos x with respect to x. It is possible to write only when the limits are same. Both are 0 to pi by 2. That's why I can add it. And now very important and interesting thing is here. It is log sin x plus log cos x. I can't do anything else here. Okay. So still what I can do here is, if I use the property log a plus log b, I get log of sin x into cos x. Log sin x into cos x, you don't have any result, but you have a result log of 2 sin a into cos a. So I need 2 also. Just what I will do here is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin x plus log of cos x plus log 2 also I will do. Sorry, plus log 2 also I will take here, and minus log 2. Add and subtract a log function here. Why? Because I can write these terms, this one as the formula. Look at this, 0 to pi by 2 log of 2 sin x into cos x minus log 2 with respect to x. 2 sin a into cos a, sin 2a formula. My intention is that how I can reduce this to the once again to the back. If I get 0 to pi by 2 log sin x, I can take it as I. So this is my intention here. This is 0 to pi by 2 log of sin 2x dx minus, I will separate this also, log 2 dx. Correct? Yes. Now look at this. See this. Correct? Yeah, continue this, but finally I am interested in this 2x must be x. So let us let 2x equal to t I will take. So when you take 2x equal to t, then x has to change in terms of dt. So I write it as 2 dx equal to dt. And you know very well the limits, these two are with respect to the x. I need to find with respect to t also. So what I have to do? When it is x equal to 0, t equal to also 0. When it is x equal to pi by 2, what is t equal to? 2 into pi by 2, pi. Correct? So now I just remove this part. Once again I continue this here. Once again, the new part, it looks like this. This one. How it looks? 2I equal to integration from 0 to pi log of sin x dx minus, if I take log 2 outside, what is integration of 1? X. So you get it as log 2 x from 0 to pi by 2. Correct? So sin t. Sorry. T ತಗೊಂಡಿನಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. T ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಕಾಫಿ ಬರೆಯತ್ತೆ ನೋಡು. Sin t dt. Correct? Yes. Wherever I have this one, I have to take this. But actually, dx a value I want, so it is dt divided by t. Correct? So the next thing what I am doing here, I will take 1 by 2 outside, integration from 0 to pi, this is log of sin t minus, what about this? If I put x equal to pi by 2, we get pi by 2 log 2. Correct? Morning we were discussing, when you integrate 0 in indefinite interval, it's a constant only. But ಅದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವ್ಯಾನಿಷ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನೆನಪಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಪ್ರೀವಿಯಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ಲ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರೋದು. ಓಕೆ, ಅದು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸ್ಟೋರಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ನಾವು look at this. Half 0 to pi log sin t minus pi by 2 log 2 is there. But actually, my own integral is pi by 2 limit is there. Given 0 to pi by 2, t dt I can change. There is no any issue with this t here because it's a dummy variable. But the thing is that limit must be 0 to pi by 2. Okay? And you know very well, I can change this limit. I can change this 0 to pi by 2. Why? Because look at this. Sin of pi minus x is sin x. So there is no any issue at all. So in such cases, and also you can say in the point of infinite discontinuity, when I put sin t equal to 0, it is 0, sin 0. When I put t equal to pi, once again 0. Sin 180 is also 0. Sin pi is also 0. Sin is also 0. Sin pi is also 0. And also sin 0 is also 0. For in any integration, one thing you remember, it is called an improper integral type. There are again two types of proper integrals are there in definite kind. Proper integrals and improper integrals. Proper integrals ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ there is no any point of infinite discontinuity. ಅಲ್ಲೇನು infinite ಗೆ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, if I put t equal to 0, sin 0, log 0 is minus infinity. If I put t equal to pi, if I put correct. Yes, ಇದು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಇದೆ. ಈ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಸರ್? ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಎಸ್, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಇದು ಮಸ್ತ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ನಾವು ಲುಕ್ ಎಟ್ ದಿಸ್. The very important thing is, when you are talking about improper integrals, no, improper integrals means if any limit value is put in the integrand, then that integrand becomes infinite and not defined. They are all belongs to the improper integrals. Generally, improper integral also two types. Total integrals two types. Definite two types. One is proper, another one is improper. Correct? Either again two types. Proper में infinite limit, infinite limit. By default, if it limit is infinite, the answer you are getting infinity most of the cases. And the second finite limit like this. In this finite limit, out of these two, if both are the point of discontinuity, if both the points are infinite, means they are making infinity. Log of sin pi, again log 0 is minus infinity. Sin 0, 0, log again 0 minus infinity. So both are giving you infinity. In such case, what we do, when the finite case is there in improper, we split the interval as suppose a to b, both a and b are the infinity, we split it. A to c plus c to b like this. In this case, what happens? A is the only point of infinite discontinuity, B is the only point of discontinuity. It means that simplification method can be done only when you eliminate two limits or two infinity points into one infinite point. Otherwise, we cannot solve. So that is the method here. And when I look at this one, 0 and pi both are the points of infinite discontinuities, correct? Yes. So now what I can do here is, yes. ನಿಂಗೆ ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಕಾಣತೈತಿ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಆಗು ನೋಡು ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಐತ್ಲ ಹೌದಾ ಪಾಪ ಈಗ ನೋಡೋಕೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ ಐ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅನಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ಸಾರಿ ಯಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸಾರಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಯಾ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ನಂಗೆ ವೆರಿ ಗುಡ್ ಎಸ್ so what I do here is to make that one I just do this is 1 by 2 integration from 0 to pi by 2 and the property what it tells us suppose you have 0 to 2a ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಇದೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ I think you have remembered 0 to 2a f of x dx ಇತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಬರೀತೀರಿ 2 times of 0 to a f of x dx only ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನೂ ನಿಮಗೆ ಮಜಾ ಬಂದಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾವ್ದು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಸರ್ f of 2a minus x equal to f of x ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಮಜಾ ಐತೆ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಿ ಇದು f of 2a minus x equal to minus f of x two results were there one result f of 2a minus x equal to f of x this is the answer another result 0 f of 2a minus x equal to minus f of x correct so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ f of 2a minus x what is this value equal to if it is there then can I write it as 2 times of 0 to half of the limit of this into sin t dt correct shall we write like this artha agatati ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮಜಾ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ this property I am using this in this property if f of 2a minus x is equal to f of x that is sin of pi minus x equal to sin x if it happens I can write it is 2 times of half of this interval ಏನು ಬರಿಬಹುದು ಹೇಳ್ರಿ 0 to pi itala I can split it as 0 to pi by 2 and 2 times of that why because this is okay for me yes yeah now look at this the next thing is very simple for us next thing is very simple I will write log also correct yes it is log of sin t dt minus pi by 2 log 2 then there is no issue at all in this one t is a dummy variable I can say directly x or else still you want to write one more step you write t equal to x and then you can take I but now this 2 to cancel here you have 2I equal to this is I minus pi by 2 log 2 correct this I will take to the left side what do you get I equal to minus pi by 2 log 2 or else as I told you morning the answer you can take minus here this is pi by 2 log of 1 by 2 this is the answer for this yes please note down yes please note down the fast Yeah. Shall we go for the next problem? Next problems are bit different one. We are talking about the algebraic functions next. Algebraic functions. Yes. Yeah. Again, next one. Evaluate. Evaluate. First problem. Integration from 0 to 1, 0 to 1, x into 1 minus x raised to n dx. Second problem. Integration of x into root of 2 minus x, root of 2 minus x, 0 to 2 with respect to x, it is 2. And third problem, integration from 0 to a, 0 to a, root x divided by root x plus root of a minus x, correct? Yeah. Now look at this. It's a very interesting kind of problems these are all. So suppose if you have the definite kind as a indefinite kind, these problems takes bit lengthier and difficulty for us. Because of the properties of the definite integral, it will be easy for us. Okay. So adike definite integral will helps a lot for us. Solution. Now look at this. The first one is I equal to 0 to 1 x into 1 minus x raised to n dx. Can I apply the property? Can I apply the property which is 0 to a f of x dx can be written as 0 to a f of a minus x dx? Correct? What about this? It means that where you have the x, you can substitute upper limit minus x. Now my own given integral takes the form, it is integration from 0 to 1, x becomes 1 minus x, and this is 1 minus of 1 minus x whole raised to n dx. Correct? I hope you can understand this. Now look at this, this is integration from 0 to 1, 1 minus x. Look at this, 1 minus 1 cancel, this is minus of minus 1 plus x whole raised to n dx. Correct? What exactly it means? It is nothing but 0 to 1, x raised to n into 1 is x raised to n, minus x into x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1. So this is all with respect to x, and left side I have I. Correct? So finally, what I can do here is integration of x raised to n, you know very well. But x raised to n plus 1 is difficult for us. Correct now? X raised to n aram se I can integrate. But it is x raised to n plus 1 is very difficult for me. Correct? X raised to n plus 1 ಹೆಂಗ್ರೋ difficult ಆಗ್ತದೆ. X raised to n plus 1 is n plus 2 n plus 2. One number increase, ज़्यादा करो एक number divide to same number. This is I equal to अंतर पापा. X raised to n is n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 minus x raised to n plus 2 divided by n plus 2, 0 to 1. How do it's very difficult. How it is possible? Now let us put upper limit, which is 1 divided by n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 2. And taking LCM, we get n plus 1 into n plus 2. So it is n plus 2 minus n minus 1. So this is 1 divided by n plus 1 n plus 2. Papa ama confused ada. Sir get ಮಾಡಕತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡೆ. ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್? n plus 1 ಏನಿಗೆ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಇಂಟಿಗ್ರೇಷನ್ ಬರೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ. Correct? Yes. So exactly the same thing we can do for the second and third one is very easy problem. Correct? Second start ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. second start buddy. Those who have completed first one, start the second one. Second problem is very simple. It is start the second one. Second problem, start the second problem. Yes. Now I to start the second problem. Second problem is 0 to 2 x into root of 2 minus x it is. Exactly the same property you are applying for this also, and the problem is very simple here. So now what we can do here is simply second problem y equal to integration from 0 to 2 x into square root of 2 minus x dx. What I can do here, see this, simply I write it as integration from 0 to 2 minus x root of x dx. Here I write using the property, correct? What I can do here, I say it is using the property. Yes, by using property. Property 6, correct? E0 to a f of x dx equal to 0 to a f of a minus x dx. Now what is root x meaning? X raised to 1 by 2, correct? So still simplify 0 to 2 into x raised to 1 by 2 minus x into root x, it is x raised to 3 by 2, all with respect to x. Look at this carefully. What I am doing here is simply I just multiplied root x with 2, root x with x. So finally what you get here? This is what the answer for us 2. This 2 as it is x raised to 1 by 2 plus 1, 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2 minus x raised to 3 by 2 plus 1, 5 by 2 divided by 5 by 2, where it is from 0 to, it is 0 to 2, not 1. Now this 2 goes to the numerator. What I can do? Here one more 2 I have written. It's not. This is not there. Correct. This 2 goes to the numerator. What I can do? It is a 4 by 3, and this is 2 raised to 3 by 2 minus this 2 goes to the numerator. 2 by 5, 2 raised to 5 by 2. Correct. Yes. What is the meaning of this? 2 raised to 3 by 2 is nothing but 2 root 2. What is the meaning of this 4 root 2? It is 2 root 2, it is 4 root 2. See, it is 4 by 3 into 2 root 2 minus 2 by 4 root 2. Correct? 4 into 2, 8. 8 by 3 root 2 minus 8 by 5 root 2. Correct? So, if you are interested still, simplify this. What is the LCM here? It is LCM is 15. 3 is multiplied with this, 5 is multiplied with this. Correct? So I equal to 15, 5, 40 root 2 minus 24 root 2. What is this? It is a 16 root 2 divided by 15. Correct? Correct? Yes. Yes. Do fast. Those who complete the second, go for the third one. Apply the property and add the both. First and second you have to add. First you call this as 1. After the applying the property, add 1 and 2. You get the answer for it. Correct? Yes. Now we go for third problem. Third problem is again very simple, very simple for us. Very simple third problem. Correct? Yes, third problem is very simple. Third one, I equal to integration from 0 to a root x divided by root x plus root of a minus x dx. Call it as equation 1. Correct? Correct? Yes. Apply the property. using the property, Deepa Varnekar, what happened? Using the property, देखो सर अंत ना, अरे अभी तो देख रहा हूँ ना, स्क्रीन शेयरिंग आ रहा है, बराती में बराती तो बिट नहीं तले किसको हंग yes. So now what I can do here? साहेब ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. So we get I equal to integration from 0 to a x equal to a minus x. It is root of a minus x plus x dx. If I put x equal to a minus x, what do you get? Here a minus x, here a minus x, here x equal to a minus x means plus a minus a cancel, you get only x. So now this is what we are calling as 2. So equation 1 and 2, if I adding 1 and 2, what I get? So I will get it as 2i equal to integration from 0 to a. I can add only when limits are same. आप भूल नहीं सकते, मैं भी. So this denominator no problem at all, a minus x plus root x ही है, correct? ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಅವ್ನ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾನ. ಯಾರವರು ಸಂಜಯ್ ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಉದ್ಗಟ್ಟಿ, ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ನಿಮ್ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದ್ದು. ಸಂಜು ಸಾನಿಯಾ ಶೇಖ್, ಸಾನಿಯಾ ಹಚ್ಚಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾಳ ಗಾಡಿ ಕಡೆ ಮುಖ ಮಾಡಿಸ. ಸಾನಿಯಾ ಓಪನ್ಡ್ ಹರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಅಂಡ್ ಶಿ ವೆಂಟ್ ಸಮ್ವೇರ್ ಎಲ್ಸ್. ಸಾನಿಯಾ ಶೇಖ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರು ಬಂದ್ರು ನೋಡು. ಶ್ರೇಯಾ ಬಂದ್ಯಾವ, ಪ್ರಿಯಾ ಜೋಶಿ ಬಾ ತಂಗಿ. ರೂಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಮೈನಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. ಆದಿತ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಚಂದ ಇತ್ತಲ್ರಿ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ಎಲ್ಲ ಈಗ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ತಡಿ. ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಅವ್ರು ಹೆಂಗೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ನೋಡ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇಲ್ಲಿ, ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ಗುಡ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್, ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? What about this finally? You get it as 0 to a 1 dx. What is this? It is very simple. It is x from 0 to a where it is 2y. Correct? Correct. Sania, I can see you. Roll number 237. Video is on. Papa be confused again. A equal to, so this implies that I equal to a divided by, correct? This is the answer for this. Correct? Yes, is it over? If it is over, then I will go for the next. Yes, next page I will take a full entertaining page. Yes. Yeah. Now this is good problem. This is evaluate integration from 0 to 1 x minus 1. Evaluate integration from 0 to 4. 0 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 dx. Beautiful, alla? Mast maja ಮಾಡಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ. Yes. Yeah, now look at this. I take it as I. Integration 0 to 4 modulus of x minus 1 dx is given for us. So very important and interesting thing regarding the modulus functions is there. No, where it is touching the x-axis, because that point is non-differentiable point. So for that, and if you take a graph x minus 1 equal to 0, therefore you get x equal to plus 1. So it looks like this, correct? Say for example it is x equal to 1 here x, correct? So the thing is that the 0 occurs for this function at the point x equal to 1. But generally mod x function, how you define? Mod x you will define like this. Mod x you will define like this. Mod x ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬರೀತೀನಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ ಕಾಣೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಕಲರ್ ಫೋಕಸ್ ಕಲರ್. So this is mod x. How you define x for x greater than or equal to 0, and it is minus x for x less than 0. Suppose you are interested to substitute in place of x by 1 minus x, x minus 1. What you can get? Simply it looks modulus of x minus 1 will be x minus 1 when x minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0, minus of x minus 1 when x minus 1 is less than or equal to 0. Correct? So then this, if I simplify, what I get? X is more than plus 1, x is less than plus 1. Correct? When x is less than 1, the value is negative. When x is more than 1, the value is positive. Correct? Yes. ಏನಪ್ಪಾ Austin? Sir, image is very small. I am also doing very small problem. Image, Austin, it's a small problem, right? Important, right? It is important. Yes. Yes, now look at this. So what I have to do here is I have to split this 0 to 1, integration from 0 to 1, and this value is minus x minus 1 dx plus 1 to 4 plus x minus 1 dx. Correct? 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 Yes. Correct? Yes. What I can do here? Simply integrate. Minus of, integration of 1 is x square by 2, minus 1 is x 0 to 1, plus integration, it is x square by 2 minus x square 1 to 4. Correct? So this is equal to, when I put x equal to 1, minus of 1 by 2 minus 1 plus if I put upper limit 16 by 2, 16 by 2 minus 4, minus of lower limit 1 by 2 minus 1. I hope Austin can understand this. Austin, you can understand this, no? Correct. Good boy. Now 1 by 2 minus 1 is minus half. Minus half minus, it is plus half. Correct? So I equal to plus 1 by 2 plus, simplify this. 16 by 2 is nothing but 8. 8 minus 4 is 4. So it is 4. 1 by 2 minus 1. Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 minus it is plus 1 by 2. Correct? So if I add, look at this. 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So the answer is 5. So I hope all you can understand the logic behind it. Whenever any one number is given, if suppose 0 to 7 is given and modulus of x minus 3 is given, how you split? Very simple. If I put x equal to 3, it is going to be 0. What I have to do? 0 to 3, it is negative, plus 3 to 7, it is positive. Correct? And then proceed. If I put x minus 3 equal to 0, I get x equal to 3. So 3 is the critical point. Up to that critical point, divide one integration, another integration is divided from other one. Because you should know that in which part it is negative, which part it is positive. It is negative here and it is positive in this one. This is very, very important. Okay. Certainly, sometimes what happens? They make you like this. They can give both the two functions where it is going to be 0. Next problem. two limiting points ಇರ್ತವೆ, you split it as two intervals. ಎರಡು ಈಗ ಒಂದೇ ಇತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ, this is the only one function, x minus 1 x minus 2 if they have given, x minus 1 x minus 2 ಕೊಟ್ರೆ 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 4. It depends on the number of functions present in that. ಮಾಡೋಣ next. Let us remember, take down this. Okay. Next problem we got. Yes. Next problem. Evaluate modulus of integration from minus 5 to 5 modulus of x plus 2 dx. Correct. Look at this. You have an interval from minus 5 to plus 5 where it is going to be 0 at the point minus 2. How to split minus 5 to minus 2 and plus minus 2 to plus 5. Where minus 5 to minus 2 if you take, it is negative, and minus 2 to plus 5 it is positive. That we have to understand. Yes, start doing. I have to do, but you two do along with me only. Yes, do fast. You two do along with me. Simple function, लेकिन property बहुत बड़ा है, जबरदस्त property. What is that? Taking modulus definition, then only we have to proceed. Correct. Yes, solution for this. I equal to integration from minus 5 to 5 modulus of x plus 2 dx. I hope you can understand this. And the next thing is that I need to split it as minus 5 to minus 2. This is minus of x plus 2. After taking this interval, don't take again modulus because you splitted the modulus here. Now minus 2 to plus 5, again it is x plus 2 dx. Correct? ಹೇಳು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಇಬ್ರು ಮುಂದೆ ಬಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಾ ನೀನು ಬಾ ಇಲ್ಲರ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ನೋಡಲಿ ಎರಡಿಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದ್ ಕಡೆ ಅಂತ ಕೊಡೋರು ಇಲ್ಲೊಂದು ಬೆಂಚಿನ ಖಾಲಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಎಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಿನಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅಂತ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ವೆನ್ ಯು ಲುಕ್ ಅಟ್ ದಿ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಈ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಬಯಾಲಜಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಫೈನ್ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀರಿ ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಅವನು ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇನ್ನೂ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬ್ಲರ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಂತಾನು ಅಂದರೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಐಸೈಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್ಸ್ ರಿಸಾಲ್ವಿಂಗ್ ಪವರ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ನಿಮ್ದೊಂದು ಚೂರು ನಿಮಗೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟ್ಯೂನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅನಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅನಿಸ್ಬೋದು ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಇರ್ತೈತೆ ನೋಡಿ ಇದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ಎರಡು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಎರಡು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಮೂವ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಆಗ್ತದೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯಾರಿಟಿ ತೋರಿಸ್ತದೆ ಹೇಗೆ ನಂಗೆ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಅನಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತದೆ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬಗೆ ಸರ್ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಂತಿರ್ತಾನೆ ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಎಸ್ ಯಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ this integration is minus outside x square by 2 plus 2x where it is from minus 5 to minus 2 plus it is x square by 2 plus 2x where it is from minus 2 to plus 5 ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿ ನೋಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಏನು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟಿನಿ ಈ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಆರ್ಡಿನರಿ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು ಮೈನಸ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ First, the definition of the modulus is taking very important for us. And the next look at this, I put upper limit minus 2 and the lower limit minus 5. ಈ ತರ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲ್ ಇರಬೇಕು ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಗೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತವೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ small mistakes also considered upper limit take the bracket put x equal to minus 2 क्या होता है 4 by 2 means 2 so 2 आते हैं ಇಲ್ಲಿ x equal to minus 2 तोड़ I get minus 4 upper limit value what I got 2 minus 4 minus lower limit what is the lower limit x equal to minus 5 if I take 25 by 2 minus minus 5 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ it is 2 into minus 5 minus 10. Already you have minus here, it is plus 10. Hey, already earlier this minus 2 into minus 5 minus 10. Minus 10 only it is. Not plus 10, it is minus 10 only. Correct? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರದ್ದು ಮುಗಿಯಿತು ಈಗ ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರೋಣ. This is again upper limit 5 का square 25 by 2 25 by 2 plus 2 into 5 10 minus lower limit minus 2 the square 4 by 2 2 minus 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. Correct? ಎವ್ರಿ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತಾವು ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗಡೆ ಎರಡು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರ್ತಾವು ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಲೋವರ್ ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ now look at this is minus in the bracket 2 minus 4 is minus 2 what about this correct idella minus 20 plus 25 plus 5 by 2 here it is minus so it is minus 5 by 2 plus ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ again 25 by 2 plus 20 45 by 2 45 by 2 45 by 2 45 by 2 it is minus of minus plus 2 correct? Now look at this if I multiply minus to this you get plus 2 plus 5 by 2 correct? 2 plus 5 by 2 plus 45 by 2 plus 2 correct? Just simplify ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ ಇವು ಇಬ್ಬರಲ್ಲೂ LCM ಸೇಮ್ ಇದೆ 5 plus 45 50 50 by 2 is 25 25 plus 4 29 is the answer for this question correct? Yes so this is what the answer for this question. Yes again 2-3 problems are pending we will do in the next class.